What is up, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode in the same day of our 60 journey. My name is Luke Hez, and I'm here to help us. I'm going to change my phrase today. I'm here to help us transform into better, healthier, brighter, more productive relationships. A lot of my posts right now are coming from the collective energy. So I think this is the third video today where I've mentioned that. This is where I am today with the collective. There's this sense of darkness and unease and unsureness. And when we embrace the unknown, the darkness within ourselves, we embrace the darkness in others. When we fully process, feel, and understand our darkest parts, that's what shines light on everyone else's. It's an opposite reaction that happens. I think so much in the past, humans like to cast their light on something, on someone's darkness, because everyone's darkness is different. Right? They might have that part light and you have that part dark, and then another part you have light and they have dark. So they cast their light on the darkness to awaken us, to show us that we need to change. We need to become this. We need to blah, 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 ego. And then the darkness gets smaller, but it gets harder and more firm. It's not broad anymore, it's become dense. And it's when we go within. So instead of shining my light on someone to make their darkness change, going inside of my own self and going, what is it that's inside me that's dark? And how am I judging myself? And because of my judgment that I've given to myself based on the belief system that I have about what I deserve and I'm worthy of, how is that affecting and changing how I view other people's darkness? Because it's different than mine. I'm not done. And I guess my point is, it's when we reach within and we really embrace and understand our darkest parts. And those parts of us are parts that are angry, parts that feel betrayed, parts that are living in fear, parts that have doubt, parts that want to be in denial. When those things show up and we really process why we feel those emotions and those feelings and those vibrations, and we actually transmute them by receiving, that which you resist will persist when you stop resisting and let it show up, you finally get to the eye of the storm. And from the eye of the storm, you can walk out into the light. You know, we have to get to the deepest part. People, we go in and we try to fix ourselves when it's really the deepest. And to me, a lot of these things are a fear of inadequacy. That's a big one for a lot of people. Because that fear of inadequacy leads them to overperform, to get too much energy out, to have to be overly committed to competition and bringing in, not feeling like we have enough. Lack. Fear of inadequacy leads to lack. And the other one is trusting people. I think those two things all can sum it up pretty well. Take those two things into the darkest part of who you are and think about it. Fear of inadequacy leading to lack and not trusting people because of experiences. You know, there's this thing about, in science, they study the brains of babies, and from like 0 to 5, your brain waves are in like the theta state. You're constantly receiving and receiving and receiving and receiving and building and building and building. You're not really creating yet. You're still in this mode. Everything else is just automatic. automatic. And that's why some people can't stand children, is because they're automatic. And they're like, why aren't you programmed? Well, it's because they're a child. But we learn these things from 0 to 5 that shape us. Belief systems, values, judgments, how to respond emotionally, what to think about, what's right and wrong. All these things are being plastered into us because our neural plasticity is very, very high at that time. And things happen and traumas happen, and then we create these vortexes of psychological darkness and, again, beliefs and thoughts that we then create a reality with around us. And I think what's happening is that all of us have very similar feelings of inadequacy and mistrust with people. And they're being taken down. We're going to be good. It is going to be good. It's going to feel good. It's going to feel happy. I believe it with all my heart and all my soul that we are all rising over this darkness to find the light within each of us and then to accept the darkness in all in front of us. Okay, it's just a thought. 2 videos. 3 videos today, 2 videos to make this one.